Hello, Merry Meets everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and of course, it is Wednesday morning. And today, of course, we're going to be busy with a few appointments. Nothing exciting. We're going to be going to the Wynwood Christmas party this afternoon. At least that's the intended plan. How is that going to work out? I don't know yet, because you know what? They haven't called me to confirm the transportation, so I don't know if it's still on or not. Okay, so that's all I can tell you. Yesterday I did a video on this guy, and it came out pretty good. I tried to do it, try to plug the iRig pre into it to do a video, and that's this thing, which is used to connect our microphone, and it didn't work on this. It's like an Android device. It just kind of went. It totally ignored it. Didn't even record anything with the microphone on at all, which was kind of disappointing. Because I'm not sure exactly what it takes to record audio on this using this. Okay, so I have as I said, the Alcatel One Touch is the same way. The only time it records audio with this is if you use the 1K multimedia software, which is only for audio. It doesn't do video, so it kind of sucks. And I really, I just kind of really want to try to keep, things consistent among all my equipment, so at least I don't have to worry about adapters to this one, adapters to that one. At least I can say the BlackBerry is compatible with my Mac, my Bluetooth speakers, and unfortunately, I don't think the built-in microphone that's in this Bluetooth speaker will work to record audio. It doesn't work with the iPhone either, so except in phone mode, which unfortunately iPhone drops the ball. It happened to me in the middle of a session. It work one time for recording or Bluetoothing a phone call, but otherwise it will just basically just drop the ball big time. It just does. Like I said, I'm pretty impressed with some of those technology I got here, but the thing is that you guys know it's the 12th is only 2 days away, and we would normally be doing Ask Us Anything. So gee, can I ask you to please put $1 in the tip jar? Okay? Come on. Over 650 videos. You mean to tell me you guys couldn't see $1 for something? $1 per subscriber will get us right to our $100 goal. That's all it takes. You guys can do this. It's only the price of a cup of coffee at Cumberland Farms. $1.05? Come on. Is that really so bad? $1.05 here in Connecticut. $1.05 for a cup of coffee, right? Or $1 to contribute to your videos that you like. That's not much of a brainer to me. In fact, I think it's pretty simple, actually. So how do you do it? Well, look up, boys. You can go to GoFundMe. http://www.gofundme.com/BICHELA. You can go to Patreon. www.patreon.com/BICHELA. You can make a payment to PayPal. That's easy. Just PayPal address is BICHELA3@gmail.com or BICHELA3@yahoo.com. You can send us a U.S. money order or an international one in U.S. funds, please. The amount is, the address to send that to is MicheleMarieDalene. That's MicheleMarie. The DS and dog, ALENE. The address is 112 Main Street. That's 112 MAINST, apartment number 9 in Winsted, WINSTED. And the zip code, and the state is CT, and the zip code is 06098. Country is the United States of America. And they will gladly accept your donations, even if you want to make some non-cash, non-financial donations. I am receptive to the possibility. We need tripods, we need lamp stands, we need microphone stands, we need microphones, we need cables, anything you can spare. Some backdrops would be nice, backstrap stands, some more chairs, even a bigger studio. If somebody really feels like they have deep pockets or wants to really see us go from a tiny space that showed my house to its own proper studio, a big room, access to internet access so we can upload videos and stuff like that would be great. It'll help us a long way. And, you guys, it has to be with a way I can get to it, transportation-wise. So, if you're thinking about the Whiting Mills complex, they have the rent that's affordable. The problem is the central heat is not very cooperative for my health, because the steam boiler, the pipes get so outrageously hot when it's on 3 times a day that it's enough to make you physically ill because the heat is just intense. But they have heat. I think it's $300 a month. Or was that an introductory offer? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've been there. I found a place on the 3rd floor that I thought was pretty promising. I can't afford it, so that's not happening. Tomorrow, my case manager are going to go to Walmart. I got to get some cat food for the kitties. I got to buy some more Revlon foundation for me. They're almost out, and so I'll have to take care of that tomorrow at Walmart. I look to buy some stuff for my BlackBerry, some interesting toys. I'm gonna have to wait on that, including a holster case. But I think the next purchase of my discretionary spending purchases, maybe in a few months. I haven't really decided yet. Because, it's like Mo Haggard says, if we make it through December, we'll be fine. And that's where I need you guys to help me make it through December, is it gets really expensive to do these videos. Most people don't realize that. The time that goes into them, there's a lot of work. It's not just, pop a camera in front of my face and start recording. It may seem that way, but I can assure you that most of the good videos I do are the ones where there's a lot of planning ahead of time to try to come up with an idea for the theme for the video. And then, of course, there's the editing it in Final Cut Express. And then after I edit it down and clean out any audio problems or video problems, then there is the effort of uploading it to YouTube and then promoting it on YouTube. And that takes time to do. Because it doesn't happen overnight. No. Well, we were talking about this BlackBerry for a while. I'm going to just answer a couple questions, which probably some of you are going to ask us anything, if you had questions and ask us anything, which no one ever asks. But here we go. What's your plans for this thing? Well, my plans are to use it as a maybe as a daily driver. When I mean by daily driver is, it's a phone, okay? My SIM chip fits in it. I can use it to make phone calls, receive phone calls. I tested that function. It works. For $50 a month, I can get the BlackBerry data service, which will allow me to access certain contacts and mail software, which is not available without the BlackBerry data service. At least, unlike some BlackBerries, at least the browser works to access the internet. I don't know if there's a reason why that is or not. I don't know what the story is, but that's That's all I can tell you. The BlackBerry is normally a pretty locked down platform. It's not something like the iPhone or an Android phone. I got my other Android phone back from Dory, so now I got that back. So she's $50 closer to her goal of having the iMac, which she still has to come up with, I think, with another $100. I think that's what we agreed on. Was it $200? I think it's $200 because you added memory to it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll talk about that at the time comes. Right now, we're not even at that point. But the Android phones, of course, and the BlackBerry have more in common, and I think that they're different. First of all, the fact is that the way it dealt with the iRig adapter is very much like Android does. It doesn't like it. I don't know if there's a reason. It's supposed to work with Android. It does with the iRig pre-software, but it doesn't work with the built-in Android apps. I don't do audios. I do videos. So I need an audio input, not a video input. Do you think they make a Bluetooth microphone input device? I don't know. I don't know how the profile would work on that. That's a great question. I don't really have the answer, though. It would make life easier for some things. Less cables to lug around, except for the charging cable, which most everything now uses a micro USB cord to charge, so you only have to deal with one charger. Right. Okay. So there's a lot of ideas out there in the market you can do for these different technologies. Don't forget, guys, it's Christmas is coming up. Oh, yes, I did want to tell you about this. I have plans for the Yule Convocation this year to go a lot more sophisticated than it has been in the last few years. Because we need to do a big working to get the snow back here to defeat El Nino. I'm talking big working. And we do want to cover it live. And if we do, and it will be covered live, hopefully all of you will enjoy the program and participate in your own way to help us drive El Nino away from Connecticut and its influence away from Connecticut. Sure, we need the rain in California and stuff. That's great, and they need that. So that's where El Nino would be great if it could stay where it is for now. But its impact on Connecticut is not at all acceptable. It's affecting the ski resort operators. It is affecting all the other snow operations, including snowmobile sales and rentals. It is really, really making it hard for businesses that depend on snow removal businesses. If you want to see an economic stimulus package, that's what you need. We need the snow. And that's where you come in. You guys can help me when we make some snow happen. We can probably do something in the next few months. We got to get a lot of snow in here because our businesses depend on it. Right now, for this week coming up, it's going to be mild. It's going to warm up a bit, but then it's going to get cold again, but not by much. And then, of course, when it gets down to about 5 degrees Celsius, that's really when it's the best time to attack the El Nino when he shows his jugular and slice his throat. Because I'm serious, we have to kill this son of a bitch. Now, I'm not kidding you. It's hurting a lot of innocent people who need that money from the cold weather to survive. It's hurting us cold weather people which enjoy the winter, and it's certainly making people miserable. I mean, sure, in some places it certainly is making people miserable. Take, for example, what's going on in Washington State and Oregon with the incessant rain over and over again, along with the Midwest, which I bet the Midwesters people would just wish the stupid cold would just go east, my young friend. Yeah, well, we'd like to have it too, but we gotta have to kill El Nino with some steel knives, first of all, to get it to go east. Because it has pushed all the warm air up into the northeast. It's almost like a hook. It's like this. Instead of having the cold air coming out like this on the conus, it's like this. It's all the way up here in the Hudson Bay is where the cold air is. And there's a block halfway between Hudson Bay and northern Hudson Bay is where it's cold. Southern Hudson Bay is where it's warm. And so what you gotta do is we gotta get that block out of there. We need some liquids. We need some liquid El Nino remover. Liquid weatherman. Liquid weatherman, that sounds good. Oh, ETU. Oh, okay. Anyway, but seriously, guys, that's where we stand. We're gonna keep working on that. We're gonna definitely want to have a festival for the convocation as best we can, because it might rain that day. But if it's not gonna rain, the weather is supposed to be fairly complimentary for an outdoor ceremony, and so we're going to consider doing just that, making an outdoor ceremony for Yule, and we'll see if we can try to get some more candles and some things like that.
See, I never got it back from you.
Yeah, you would have. I would have remembered.
Well, but for the time being, I'm going to let you go. Okay, but don't forget, all of you, thank you very much for subscribing to the Google Plus feed. And I want to thank you also for doing that, but please make sure to put a few dollars in the tip jar on the way out. It really would help a lot, because if I can get $100 by the 12th of December, it'll pay the electric bill for the month of January, and then once I pay the electric bill for the month of January, the $105 that would have been having to go to the electric bill can be used to go to other things, such as buying Christmas presents and things like that. And that's kind of what I want to do for everybody. All right, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, guys.